The Philippine National Police denies placing its units on heightened alert over an alleged destabilization plot in the armed forces. Pack your umbrellas, folks. The trough of a low-pressure area and the northeast monsoon will bring rains across the country. And good news for motorists. Pump prices are set to roll back this week. Focused and fearless, here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. The Philippine National Police has denied placing its units on heightened alert for anything other than preparations for the Feast of the Black Nazarene. Rumors of a destabilization plot at the Armed Forces of the Philippines circulated online after a couple of military vehicles were seen inside Camp Crame. Memos placing cops on high alert due to the resignation of Defense Department personnel were also being passed around on social media. In a press conference, PNP spokesperson Jean Fajardo said they cannot comment on the issues concerning the AFP. She did confirm, though, that the PNP is on full alert for the activities in this year's Nazareno.
On the part of the PNP, what we can confirm po ay naka-heightened alert po ang PNP because nagsimula na po itong ating security coverage para po sa pagbabalik po nitong translasyon po dyan po sa Manila.
The PNP is now investigating where the destabilization rumors originated. For now, the National Police reminds the public to be vigilant of disinformation.
Inaalam din po natin yan, sir, kung saan nagsimula nga po itong mga lumabas po ng mga kopya nga po ng memo. Hindi huwag basta-basta po kayo maniniwala sa mga nakikita niyo pong nakapost po dyan sa mga social media accounts, lalo't hindi niyo po kakilala at sigurado po yung source na relating po dito sa mga kumakalat nga po ng mga destabilization plot.
The city of Manila is all hands on deck for this year's Walk of Faith, which replaces the annual procession of the Black Nazarene. Justin Punsalang has the report.
The local government of Manila is ramping up preparations for this year's Feast of the Black Nazarene. Led by City Mayor Honey Lacuna, officials conducted an inspection around Quiapo on Saturday. This is to make sure that the routes for the Walk of Faith is free from any obstruction. The LGU also arranged a cleaning operation at the Plaza Miranda. Eco-Waste Coalition, in partnership with Caritas Philippines, held a separate cleanup drive. Both reminded the public that faith does not end with devotion and prayers, but also actions, especially towards the environment.
Yung ating pananampalataya ay ating isagawa ng may puso, no? Na may pagmamahal sa kalikasan at sa Diyos.
Turning our faith into action, na hindi lamang tayo pupunta ng Quiapo, magdadasal at pakatapos ay kakalimutan na natin yung ating obligasyon, lalong-lalo na sa ating inang kalikasan.
Meanwhile, a liquor ban is in effect in Manila until Monday evening.
Hindi lang po liquor ban ang bawal sa area ngayon, pati sa buong City of Manila ay sinuspend po yung permit to carry firearms outside the residence.
Police also assured devotees that their security will be prioritized. Meanwhile, the Manila LGU is hopeful that this year's celebration of the feast will be peaceful due to the absence of the traditional andas and traslasyon.
Sa tingin po namin, mas magiging payapa, mas magiging hindi dami talaga siguro nung yung mga dati pong mga traslasyon natin. Kung mas madali po, magaganap na 2 taon din po nilang walang naganap na traslasyon. So, yung sidhi po ng pananampalataya ng ating mga deboto, I think nandoon pa rin eh.
Devotees have started flocking to the Quirino Grandstand for the Pagpupugay, which replaces the traditional pahalik to minimize exposure to COVID-19. January 9 is a special non-working day in Manila in observance of the Feast of the Black Nazarene. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Unemployment rate is back to pre-pandemic levels, but underemployment remains to be a problem for the labor force. Shyla Francisco with the details.
After looking for a job for several months, Mary Jane was hired as a parking attendant at Kamuning Market last November as more customers were visiting the area amid the holiday season. She's earning 500 pesos a day for this part-time job, but says she still feels the need to look for other work.
Mas okay po yun kasi dagdag income din po para sa mga bata, mga kailangan nila. O kaya pagka case of emergency may magkasakit sa mga anak ko, may panggastos din po.
Like Mary Jane, more employed Filipinos are looking for additional jobs. The PSA reports that underemployment rate in November slightly increased to 14.4%, equivalent to 7.16 million Filipinos. The agency says this usually happens during the holiday season. Underemployed people are those seeking additional jobs or longer working hours to augment income.
October, November, December, sabi ko kanina, marami yung ini-empleyo kasi malakas ang ating economic activities because of the holidays, and a portion of them are not really employed full-time. So parang mga katulong, for example, may mga part lang ng 8 hours. So nakikita natin.
This explains why employment during the month rose to 95.8% or 49.71 million Filipinos. Among the sectors with the highest increase in employment include wholesale and retail trade, manufacturing, and accommodation and food services. The PSA expects more job opportunities in the manufacturing sector this year.
Nakikita natin na continuous yun na tumataas, so may expectation na baka dito ang tuloy-tuloy na pagdagdag sa mga employed persons sa itong mga buwan ng 2023.
With more Filipinos securing jobs, unemployment rate is back to pre-pandemic levels at 2.1 million or 4.2%. PSA notes this number is the lowest since April 2005. The National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA acknowledges that flexible work arrangement and digitalization provided opportunities for Filipinos who are juggling work with parenting and studying. NEDA believes the latest employment figures also show that the country's economy is on the road to recovery. For now, NEDA is focused on attracting investments to create high-quality jobs and improve the employability of Filipinos. Shyla Francisco, we are One News.
Motorists can expect a rollback of pump prices next week. Unioil Philippines projects that diesel prices would fall by up to 2 pesos and 60 centavos per liter, while gasoline could be cheaper by up to 60 centavos per liter. The Energy Department said further rollbacks will depend on several factors, including China's COVID-19 management. Oil companies will announce the final price adjustments on Monday. The low pressure area off Davao del Sur has left the Philippine area of responsibility on Saturday night. Pag-asa said that while the LPA only has a low chance of becoming a typhoon, it may still re-enter the PAR in the coming days. The LPA's trough is still causing rains over Visayas, Mindanao, and Palawan. Meanwhile, Luzon will likely experience cloudy skies and scattered rain showers due to the northeast monsoon or amihan. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.